You didn't know that Angelique took the rap. And you paid the money back tonight with interest. That's hardly standard operating procedure for a liar or a coward.
I stole 10 grand.
And you bought yourself an education.
You know, I often wondered why nobody came after me, why Angelique never mentioned it.
Well, now you know. Edmund, your past is your past. It's over. It's done with, like mine. I mean, I don't waste energy punishing myself for past mistakes, and obviously you don't either.
No, that's good policy.
I'm more concerned with the present, and I'm not proud of how I've behaved.
It was kind of stupid leaving that research paper lying around.
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for intruding in your privacy, but I'm glad. I'm glad that all of this is out in the open.
Well, I'm not.
I hate secrets.
Well, that's because you're a woman. You know, you have to ferret all this information out about a guy so that you can analyze him.
So cliched. What I'm saying is, I think that the thing that ruins relationships more than anything is secrets and lies.
I didn't see anybody lying, did you? Look, why don't we just forget this whole thing, okay? Forget it just happened. You want a soda?
No, thanks.
You want to leave? You want to stay? Okay. Okay, look. You want to stay? We got to talk about some rules.
Rules?
Yeah, rules. Like, I don't like to sit and have long chats about my tortured childhood. Now, if you want to chat about all that kind of stuff, that's fine. But me, I already dealt with those things a long time ago and buried them.
You don't think it's natural that I'm just curious about your childhood?
And I'm not a gut spiller or a soul bearer.
Well, I'm not going out for your guts or your soul.
And I don't like to share and feelings and all that stuff. Okay, that's about it.
I think you're in denial.
Oh, okay, here we go.
You can't bury something as important as your childhood.
You know, if I need a psychiatrist, I'll know where to go.
Edmund,
I'm just saying, I don't want your sympathy, Brooke, okay? I don't need it. So I had a rough childhood, okay? I survived. Lots of kids have survived that. And moaning about wasted youth and dysfunctional family is just not going to do anybody any good.
you got me to open about my problems to you.
Well, that's because I'm a good listener.
So am I.
Great. Okay. Then I'll bend your ear off. I'll talk for days about politics, deadlines, editors, anything you want. I'll tell you about what a spectacular woman you are. I'll go on and on about that and how great it is to make love to you.
But the deeper stuff, that's off limits.
Accept it, Brooke. Please. Because I'm just crazy about you. Okay, bottom line, Brooke. Listening, fine. But don't grill me like a psychiatrist, all right? Tell me, what did you really feel about your father and your stepmother, Miss Borden? I mean, who needs that?
In the first place, I will admit to occasional bouts of snooping, all right? But I don't grill my friends.
Oh, what would Dmitri Merrick say about that?
I treat my friends like friends, and I can ask them about just about anything, as long as it's in the confines of good taste. Of course, but I consider that part of friendship. I don't consider that grilling.
And in the second place?
In the second place. Look, you know, we're not kids. We have a lot of emotional baggage. We probably have trunks of painful experiences that we would love to forget.
I've forgotten.
Fine. Fine. File it away under finished business as long as it doesn't fester.
Do I look like I'm festering? I mean, festering is a word that shrinks use. Tell me, do I look like I'm festering?
No.
Thank you.
So in other words, any mention of your feelings is forbidden. Is that it?
Maybe what I'm trying to get across is that I won't make promises that I can't keep.
Well, did anyone ask you to? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out, if we're not going to bare our souls and spill our guts all night, how are we going to spend the time?
Finally, she asked the right question.
That was the right answer.
Will you stay?
Didn't we have a date?
Yeah, dinner. Jamie?
He's with my Aunt Phoebe.
There's always room service.
Later.
Brooke,
I'm crazy about you.
you stole my line.
No, you must have misunderstood. I was calling for an Edmund Grey. But he couldn't have checked out. I mean, I just spoke to him last night and he didn't mention that he... What? But All right, thank you. Yes, what is it? All right, fine, send him in.
Hi.
Stephen, hi.
I know you're busy.
What's wrong?
It's odd, okay? I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't so strange.
What is it about Dixie?
Yeah, she called Craig and asked him to meet her at Will's apartment.
What?
Yeah, she's there with him right now.
No, you're right. I mean, it's one thing to get together with Craig, but at Will's apartment?
I've been telling people that she's strange lately. You're the only person who seems to agree with me.
No, it's a weird thing to do. Unless she needs to do it. Unless it helps her with the healing process.
Healing process?
Maybe she needs to be where Will died so she can say goodbye to him,
Brooke, she's falling apart. It's all because of what we did with that stupid videotape.
Stephen, we did what we thought was right with the tape. And whatever Dixie is going through right now, it's because of Craig and Gloria and Will and Janet. And if somebody has to be at fault, believe me, we are at the bottom of the list.
I don't care. Dixie is in trouble. She's been telling everybody that she's fine, like some sort of recorded message. Today she saw Gloria. She acted like nothing had ever happened.
Well, what do Ruth and Joe say?
Well, they're worried about her, too. She's letting her baby stay at Adams.
Would you like me to call her?
I thought you'd never ask.
Okay. All right, it's done.
Thank you. Don't be fooled, though, okay? She's really lying to herself.
Cutting through a facade is a good reporter's specialty, okay? I'll call her tomorrow.
Thank you. She's very vulnerable.
And you love her. Listen, just remember one thing, Stephen. She came through fire before, and she can do it again. Yes, get me masters down in the morgue, will you? Yes, I want copies of everything that Edmund Grey ever wrote.
Could I have 1 or 2 minutes of your time? I would like, I want a little advice.
You always want something, don't you?
And you were always honest.
Yes, well, I need that now.
Uh-huh, what's up?
Brooke, when we were together, I think I really finally learned how to live with someone, how to share, how to love, how to enjoy life. You made that possible for me.
Until you found out that I couldn't give you a child, you mean?
Well, every marriage has its little ups and downs. But what I'm trying to say is our happiness, when we had it, was so intense.
Let's cut to the chase, all right? You want my advice about Erica?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Brooke, is that that happiness that we had was a real eye-opener for me. Marriage had never been like that before.
And?
Well, now I want that with Erica.
Oh, well, good luck.
all that happiness and Erica, too. Well, that'll be glorious. I really have to find a way to have that, Brooke.
Erica's divorcing you.
That's not for another week. A lot can happen between now and then.
Adam, really, really, for pity's sake.
Brooke, I can't just let her go. I have to find a way, some sort of a plan that I can put into action.
You and your plans.
I have to find a way to hold on to her, Brooke.
Okay. I want you to listen very carefully.
I'm all ears.
Let go.
Pardon?
Let go. You ask my advice, that's it. Stop thinking about holding on to her.
No, I can't do that.
Yes, you can. Sure,
No.
you can.
No, I can't.
Listen, be honest for a minute, all right? What's in your heart? Be honest. Don't lie to yourself, and don't lie to me. Do you want to possess her? Do you want to win at any cost? Or do you truly love her?
I don't have time for all that. What do you mean? What's in my heart? Do I really love her? How do I... The hearing is next week. What am I going to do?
Do you love her?
Yes. Is that what you want? Are you satisfied? Yes, I love her. I would get down on my knees. I would crawl on my belly to beg her if I thought that would do any good. Yes, I love her.
Sometimes the greatest gift of love is to say goodbye. Wow. Well, you're the last person I expected. What's the matter?
I really hate saying this.
I really hate it when a man says he really hates saying something. Usually it means goodbye.
Well, the trial's over and Angelique's okay, so all the reasons that I'm here are gone, so...
I knew it was goodbye.
But I wanted to tell you, for maybe the second time in my life, I'm gonna really hate leaving. Goodbye, beautiful.
You're broke, aren't you?
My Bogart exit falls flat.
I just have this knack of finding out the truth about you.
You called my hotel, didn't you?
Well, the manager was not exactly discreet about your finances.
Great guy. I'll have to take care of that little problem when I get to New York.
New York?
That's where my job offer is. They got 4 major dailies there, Brooke. There's a lot of turnover.
No, I just didn't realize you already had a job lined up.
Yeah, well, I faxed a couple of resumes, made a few phone calls. I am pretty good, you know.
I know you are. Guess what I spent the afternoon reading?
I'm flattered.
How flattered.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell me what the New York paper is offering you, and I will match it, plus 25%.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Well, you're always telling me how liberated you are. Why don't you prove it? Work for me.